Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for March 22nd. Yeah, March 22nd through April 5th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Alright, Sagittarius. Okay. So there could be some bickering and drama going on. I feel like family is involved. For the Sagittarius that I'm reading for, I feel like there's particularly like your cousins and brothers and sisters. I feel like there's among that age group, or whatever your age group is, your peers are getting involved. That's random. All right. Got justice here. So we got two twos so far. Two of Wands, Five of Cups, 10 of Wands, ooh, Queen of Cups reversed. Is that the Hierophant? That's the Hierophant. No, it's not. It's the Emperor. And this is the Hangman. So we've got two. Okay, so just two twos, right? No. Yeah. So that's accord or agreement. So is someone waiting for you to make a decision or to contact them? Are they looking for something better? Are we talking about an X here? We could be talking about an X. That there's if it hasn't happened yet, it's like it's leading up to being an X. I don't think they feel the same anymore. I think they're maybe they're doing the blame game, like they're saying, well, this is just a lot of work and you put so much on me, like they're kind of doing the martyr thing, but they're actually quite needy and insecure, or they are so it's almost like this relationship for them, Sagittarius, might not be based on love. It might be based on everything but love, like somebody who's emotionally insecure and codependent. And so they're saying, well, it's just a lot of work, but it's because they're making it a lot of work because nothing is really simple with that person. Everything has to really get convoluted and complicated and dramatic because they don't really have any coping skills. And I'm not, being derogatory here, but this is somebody that this relationship is anything about but love for them. Alright. We could be dealing with an Aries or a Cancer or a Pisces, a Libra. Alright, so what's this justice about? What's this justice about? We got the Nine of Pentacles. So probably it might be like everything's fine with them and they're thinking that they made the right decision, that everything's as it should be. What's this Two of Wands about for Sagittarius? What's this Two of Wands about? I feel like this is all impression management because it might seem like they're a mover and a shaker and they're all these things, but in reality, it's kind of like they're, gosh, I don't mean this in derogatory sense, but they they need a relationship more than they want one to be in one. It's kind of like they're just giving the impression that they're aloof and carefree and independent, but they're actually really looking for the next person to kind of take care of them, or dare I say glom onto. What's this 10 of Wands? And I don't mean that derogatory. Again, I feel like it's all about kind of putting on this carefree, cavalier, maverick type air, but in reality, they're really searching for the next person. What's his 10 of Wands? Yeah, it's a lot of, they were, probably told you it was a lot of work because there's a lot of fighting. We got the 5 of Wands here. There's just a lot of fighting going on. There's just too much bickering. I need to be by myself. Things are just better that way. But in reality, where's the next person? You know, where's my next get? What's this Queen of Cups about? What's this Queen of Cups about? Yeah, this is them. I dare I say desperate, but this is things taken up another level, wanting to find that next person, really out there, kind of being in need, being dependent. This is emotional insecurity. This could be them moving on very quickly to try and find that next person. What's this Emperor about? This could be Aries. They might be saying that they're going to get control of their life. They're going to find somebody they can trust. What's this Emperor about? Going to do some soul searching. Going to go talk to somebody about getting my life together. You know, I just need to be by myself right now. What's this Hangman about? Oh boy. All right, hold on a minute. Maria. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, I'm sorry. Okay, all right, she's fine. Okay. Sorry. I guess we didn't shut the door where all this stuff is. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I should probably cut that out. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that was my cat announcing her presence. Okay, so we got this Hangman here. What's this Hangman about? Sagittarius, what's this Hangman about? 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, so this person, they're telling you one thing, everything's fine, I'm doing great. You know, it's just a lot of work, we fight too much. I really want to get control of my life. I'm going to talk to somebody about my issues. I want to do my own thing for a while. I need to be by myself. But then they are out there looking for that next person. And what's really going on is they might be telling you, I'm going to take some time. I'm going to go inward. I'm going to soul search. I'm going to get control of myself, or just rebuild my trust, or whatever kind of noble sounding thing is going on. But in reality, they're really frustrated because they can't seem to get their way. They can't seem to get what they want. They're frustrated because it never seems to work out for them. And they very well might want to talk to somebody, but that's going to be in tandem with trying to find someone else. I don't know, Sagittarius. I feel like this person is on a mission to find a parent or something. I don't know. I don't think, you know, it's funny, partner and parent, a lot of the same letters, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But I feel like this person doesn't have a whole heck of a lot to offer, but they're telling you one thing and they're making it seem like they're fine, but they're not. And this is going to happen again and again and again for this person. It's not you, it's their pattern of relating to other people. What's this Five of Cups about? All right. You need to grieve and you need to be alone right now, or you need to be at least keep this contained unto yourself. This was not about you. So grieve the loss and then move on. Do the right thing and do not settle for less. This person does not match your desires, wants, energy, whatever you want to call it. They do not suit you. So grieve the loss, but as far as what you should do, this is saying do not settle for anything less, because you're able to give, you're able to be reciprocal in a relationship. You need that back from somebody. This is someone offering to be nurturing under the guise of, you know, commitment and community, but then they turn around and blame you for your need. Like, I feel like this person used you against you, or just kind of was really good at making it seem like they were going to do this, this, and this, and they are this way and that way. And then when it came down to it, they were in much more need than they gave. It wasn't reciprocal or balanced at all. So it is appropriate and just right now for you to grieve. They could even be coming back to say they're sorry, though I doubt it, because they've made it so that they're the victim, not you, that they're the martyr. It's probably frustrating that they don't see it that way, or that, you know what I mean, that they had not come to terms with what really is. But do not sell yourself short. Do not doubt this exchange, and don't sit there and try to compromise what you went through or who you are, what you want to be with somebody like that, because they're kind of on the take right now. They've got a bottomless pit, or like a black hole that can't be filled. And I think that's why they're constantly searching for partnership, is because they're trying to fill some kind of need, but it's not working. And I think that's what this frustration for them is about, is that they can't seem to get satisfaction. And they're constantly on the move and on the look and on the take. Right. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius. There's that word, victim, that I'm talking about with them. I feel like they make it seem like they, you know, they tried their best, but you just weren't willing, or it's just so much work for me. Well, quit being so damn dramatic. I mean, stop making this more than it is. I just want to spend the evening with you. Why's it got to be a knife fight, you know? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Don't let them do that. Don't let them minimize your effort, your reciprocity, what you put into this, by that you weren't enough. Sagittarius. It's cruel, basically. Yeah, making you feel like you're unlovable. No, Sagittarius, don't believe it. That's not true. This person, and perhaps you do too, you have maybe this is a pattern for you to find somebody that's like this, just as they are able to find somebody like you who's like, yeah, I'm all about giving and things being generous. In fact, I'm overly generous, because I really am into partnership. And they're like, yeah, me too. But then they're like this bottomless pit of need that turns around and blames you for not being enough, when they probably know that's a button for you. That's just cruel. Two things that they would say to Sagittarius. What's two things that their person, Sagittarius person, would say to them? Two cards, please. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Yeah, no, don't believe this victim junk, and don't let the oh, I'm just unlovable. Well, no, that's not true either. But don't don't let them pull your heartstrings on this one. You need to stand your ground, and you need to hold fast for someone that is reciprocal and gives back, and don't sell yourself short. Don't deplete your investment. Sagittarius. This is about belonging and shared values, things being in unison, common goals, being at one with the herd or others moving as a herd. But be careful you don't sacrifice who you are just so you fit in with the herd, just so you're lovable, just so you're, you know what I mean? You don't need to do that. You don't need to give up your very essence and to assimilate. Anybody that asks you to, nope. 2 cards for Sagittarius. 2 cards for Sagittarius. You're probably still in the throes of grief about your person. This lady card right here represents a significant other in the relationship. So you probably got one foot out the door. You're trying to process this. You're continuing to grieve. Keep going, keep grieving, you need to be away from this person right now. They've got some soul searching to do. You don't need any more grief from them, because the closer they get or the more they soul search, it's just in the name of finding new ways to blame. Because I think it might be pretty painful for them to look at their own issues right now. So it's a lot easier to try and continually blame and solve and, talk about someone else's shortcomings maybe than to look at their own. Sorry, I forgot about these. Hello. I'm more affected than you know, and I got spooked. Okay. Probably because you wanted authenticity and reciprocity, and that scares them, because people are not so much afraid that you'll find out who they are, it's that you'll find out who they aren't. I wish you luck with this, Sagittarius. I'm sorry you're going through it right now, but you stand your ground. The other person's going through it too, and they need to do it separately without you. You can't be dragged into that. You got your own healing to do. I wish you luck with this. I hope to see you in the next reading, okay? All right, take care.